Okay, so today we're diving deep into something people call Naval Ravikant's Sovereign Individuals Operating System.
Yeah, it's this really integrated philosophy. It connects how you build wealth, find peace, and, get those compounding returns working for you.
Right, and it's crucial because it forces you to get your goals straight before you start running. Like, what are you actually aiming for?
Exactly. And the very first step, the foundational bit, is understanding his hierarchy of material goals. Because they are not the same thing at all.
Okay, so let's break that down.
Well, first, there's money. If you're just trading your time for dollars, that's money. He calls it a social IOU,
An IOU, meaning?
meaning it just represents value you created in the past.
Mm-hmm.
And the problem is it can be debased, right? Inflation, government printing.
Got it. So money is just a temporary placeholder. What's next up the ladder?
That would be wealth. And this is key. Wealth isn't about having piles of cash. It's owning assets.
Assets like businesses or software, IP, things that make money for you.
Exactly. While you sleep, ideally. That's the passive income stream, the factory running itself, basically.
Okay, so money, then wealth. But what about, the drive for respect, for status? Isn't that a huge motivator for people?
Oh, absolutely. It's massive. But Naval argues pursuing status is actually destructive in the long run
Destructive how?
because it's inherently zero-sum. For you to gain status, someone else generally has to lose it. It's competitive, not creative.
Ah, so you end up fighting others instead of building things.
Right. He literally says you become an angry, combative person. It just drains your energy away from positive-sum games, like wealth creation.
So the real goal, the point of wealth then, isn't just buying more stuff. He says luxury gets boring and stupid pretty fast.
Pretty fast. No. The singular value, the real prize, is freedom, independence, control over your own time. That's what wealth buys.
Wealth is the means, freedom is the end. Okay.
So if freedom is the goal, how do you build the wealth engine to get there? That takes us to his core creation formula.
The WLA framework.
That's the one. Income equals specific knowledge. Multiplied by accountability, multiplied by leverage. It's multiplicative, so you need all three.
Okay, let's unpack those. Specific knowledge first. What is that exactly? Sounds a bit esoteric.
It's knowledge that can't be easily taught in a classroom or outsourced cheaply. It comes from your genuine curiosity, your unique talents,
Yeah.
things you're naturally drawn to.
So it's personalized. How do you know if you have it?
The key test he gives is, does it feel like play to you, but look like work to others?
Ah, okay. So it's leveraging your authenticity to escape direct competition.
Precisely. If it feels like play, you'll do it better and longer than anyone competing just for money. Now, accountability.
This is about risk, right? Putting your name on the line.
Yes. Taking business risk under your own name. Owning equity, owning the intellectual property, aligns your incentives with the outcome.
And it builds trust over time. Playing long-term games with long-term people, as he puts it.
That's the compound interest of reputation. And he frames being ethical not as some moral burden, but as being long-term greedy. It's simply the most profitable way to operate over decades.
Interesting take. Okay, so specific knowledge, accountability, and multiplier. Leverage.
And here he focuses on the modern forms. Forget just labor or capital, which often need permission from gatekeepers.
You mean like needing a bank loan or hiring lots of people?
Right. He champions code and media leverage, intellectual property, things you create once that can serve millions.
Permissionless leverage, like writing software or creating content.
Exactly. You write a piece of code or record something useful, and it can be replicated infinitely at almost zero marginal cost. You basically command an army of robots working for you 24/7.
That's a powerful image, an army of digital robots.
But here's the crucial shift. Once you have that leverage, your judgment becomes paramount.
Right.
Leverage magnifies the consequences of your decisions, good or bad.
So building the external engine isn't enough. The internal game becomes critical.
Totally. Material freedom is just step one. He argues happiness itself is a skill you have to cultivate, the choice.
And peace. He defines that as happiness at rest.
Yeah, arising from acceptance. Accepting things as they are, not constantly wishing they were different, which ties into desire.
Ah, the desire trap. Desire is a contract you make with yourself to be unhappy until you get what you want. That quote really hits.
It does. The strategy isn't zero desire, but focusing it. Pick one big thing to suffer for and let go of the rest. Be very intentional about where you direct that energy.
Okay, and to make good decisions under leverage, we need better judgment tools.
Right.
Right. Mental models.
Absolutely. He talks about inversion. Instead of asking, how do I succeed? Ask what guarantees failure.
Like, what should I definitely avoid doing? Sabotaging sleep, taking dumb risks.
Exactly. Identify the failure points and steer clear. Minimize that downside. Another tool is the non-decisiveness filter.
Meaning?
If a big decision doesn't feel like a clear, strong yes pretty quickly.
Then the answer should be no. Don't waste time deliberating endlessly.
Right. Conserve your energy and time for the things you are convicted about.
So boiling it all down, there's a structure here. Achieve material freedom first. Artha, is that the term?
Artha, yeah. The pursuit of worldly value. You secure that first.
And that gives you the space, the time, the mental capacity for the inner work. For moksha or liberation.
That's the idea. Freedom from the external game allows focus on the internal one. Which leads to his final point, really.
The single-player game idea.
Yeah. The realization that ultimately life is played internally. External validation, status, even people's memories of you. They fade. Usually within, 3 generations?
So chasing external approval is kind of pointless in the grand scheme.
Recognizing that frees you to just follow your own authentic path, your own curiosity, without needing the applause.
That's a powerful thought to leave people with, and the tools to walk that path, the foundational skills he emphasizes.
Still the classics, amplified for today. Reading, writing, arithmetic, persuasion, basically talking effectively. And crucially, computer programming.
Programming. That's how you build and command that free army of robots.
That's the key to modern permissionless leverage. Essential toolkit.